right, we are live. December 15th, Sunday, 2024. Happy Sunday, Instagram. Let me get myself together over here and hello. Let's see. That one. All right, happy Sunday. Welcoming in a special guest today. Happy
Happy
Sunday.
Sunday!
Yes, we are live. I want to try to see if I can go live on Facebook too.
Okay.
See if I can do something real quick. Get it together. I think I can. You looking beautiful this Sunday, boo.
Thank you, darling. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
All right, let's see if we can do it this way. 3, 2. Okay, happy Sunday.
You
Yes,
look so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. The yellow and the
you
red, the
know,
USC color
this is the
is
thing.
complimenting your skin
Thank you.
tone.
Well, it's nice to see you. You looking beautiful this Sunday.
Thank you. Thank you,
Are
thank you.
you joining me? Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
Yes, I can.
hear you okay. And you can see me okay, right?
Yes, I can
Uh,
now. Yes, I can.
So, yes, today we are going live from Southern California, from the west side, as I say. And we are going live from 2 different counties, right? Like I am in Riverside County, and where are you at right now?
I'm glad you said right now. I'm in LA County right
In
now.
LA County, right.
Yeah.
Okay. So brought to you from LA County and Riverside County. We are going to be talking today about our event coming up. Women Healing in Person in Purpose. Yes, it is next Saturday, 12/21 at the USC Hotel. And let me tell you, we're not going to give away too much sauce today. So we're going to dibble and dabble, and Miss Petrena here is going to drop us some things, but we are going to save the major sauce for the women's event on 12/21. So there are still some in-person tickets left. And you can check out the links in our bio, and they're on sale right now for the holidays. There are still virtual tickets left. So if you cannot be in the building, you can catch it on live stream on Zoom, and you can be empowered and encouraged and inspired and uplifted. Men, I know this day is not for you, but you came from a woman. And I'm sure you have an auntie, a cousin, a sister, someone you can gift a ticket to, and they can come back and inspire you and encourage you. So yes, today I'm gonna talk a little bit first before our intro, before Miss Petrina talks, because I want to pump her up a little bit, and then I'm gonna give the floor to her. And remember, not too much sauce, just a little bit,
Okay,
okay?
I'll try. I will try
Yes.
so hard to like restrain my.
So I just want to say, okay, so Miss Petrena Brown and I met. I don't know the exact year, but my husband and I met in 2010. And so I'm thinking it was around 2013-ish, at least a decade ago, at least
It was
2012, 2000.
2010.
Oh, it was
It was
a
yes when Foster and Banks started off, and you guys were doing events at the Chuck E. Cheese, and now my baby was just a baby. We
okay.
were there.
Okay, so let me tell you. So fine, okay, hey, so over a decade. Look, we're not gonna tell all the age, even though my birthday is coming. But okay, so over a decade ago, Katrina came to my house, and just immediately, like, everybody can't come in people's house, but she came to my house, and immediately she's respectful, kind, warm, like just her personality is just off the chart. Has a very sparkly, spunky personality. And, we vibed the moment that we met and we connected. And yes, I had fundraisers, through Foster and Banks Walking Faith Foundation. And in 2012, 2013, she came out and supported and was involved in some things. And just over the years, we have seen each other through social media, doing this and doing that. And she has written, I think, 3 books now. And she is CEO and running 2 companies now and raising 2 fine kids, a young lady and a young gentleman. And I think it was maybe last year I was so encouraged and inspired. She started this birthday group, and it's women in there, and just throwing out different things around people's birthdays and asking us when our birthdays are and trying to put things together so women near far can come together and help celebrate each other. And one of the hardest things is having a birthday on Christmas. I love my birthday, but planning for friends and family sometimes is hard because it's on Christmas and everybody's with their family, and then there's New Year's Eve and stuff like that. So I thought it was wonderful of her to plan this birthday group and to shout out people's birthday and try to get them involved in things. The first year I couldn't come to nothing, couldn't come involved in nothing. But I think it may have been last year, Petrena came out to my birthday celebration at the karaoke spot in
Yeah.
LA. Showed out and showed some support. And I was just so shocked to see her like come in. I'm like, oh my God, you're like, we're in person. And I'm like, hi. So that was last year. And then this year she threw an amazing, like pretty pink picnic celebration for some of the women to come together. And I got to come out and interact with Petrena even more, learn more about her, some of the other women that came out the chat that I got to know that I'm interacting with now. So just over this 10 years plus, I have seen her grow. She is an amazing mother.
Thank you.
First of all, she's an amazing human being. Okay, because
Thank you. Arties.
human. So let's just be on that level. She's
Arties.
an amazing human.
Oh,
She's an amazing being inside her human vessel, and then she's an amazing mother, and then she's an amazing advocate, then she's an amazing community person, and she works, and she's an entrepreneur, and she's in the bag and encouraging and inspiring people along the way. So I just had to go on live today to toot my girl's horn, to pump her up, to let you know she comes on stage on 12/1, she is not going to leave any crumbs when she comes on that panel and when she gives her speech, because not only is she going to be on the panel of esteemed speakers, she is also going to have time herself individually to tap in and tune in and turn on and pour some love and compassion and understanding and just give you guys some great energy. So yes, join us in person Saturday 12/21, or don't join us virtual. You do not want to miss it. So now I'm going to just be quiet and step back and let this beautiful, royal, radiant, astounding, just magnificent queen just talk and pop her collar and share who she is, because I love her and I want you guys to love her too.
listen, my cheeks are like in stuffed because I'm like, oh my gosh, wait, you're talking about me. Hold on. Let me get over the first compliment.
Let's go.
But no, thank you so much. Let's just first say, like, from the moment we met, 20 plus, is 20, we said 10, right? 10 plus years. Like, I just love the woman that you are. Like, and I told you this when you showed up to the pink picnic, right? That you're my mentor. Unintentionally, like, you're my mentor. I love the mom that you are. I love the wife that you are. I love the doctor that you just pop your collar, sis. Hold on, pop your collar. Congratulations, by the way. Congratulations, doctor.
Thank
Put
you.
some respect with a
Yeah.
K and a T
Yeah.
and a D somewhere in there at the end. You know, you are just a phenomenal person. I just want to, there's so many words that I can describe you, but just a phenomenal woman that you are. Dr. Maya Angelou, that's what you are. You are a phenomenal woman. And every time you conquer something and add another title to your name, I'm like, I know her. I'm so proud of her. Like, an emotional moment. I know your parents will be so proud of you right
Thank
now. I know your
you.
mom
Oh,
is so proud of you right now.
you know I'm like a cheesy enchilada, so I do not want to be on here like cheesy enchilada and crying and stuff. But thank you. I appreciate it.
I'm gonna do it for you.
Right. I don't have no makeup. Hey, you can do
So,
no makeup.
and I just love how grounded your children are. I just everything like you said about me is like I'm mirroring you, and that I just love it. I can't find the words right now because it's like it's so many words that I just want to throw out there. Like she's everything. Like I just love it. I love the space that we have for each other where we're just like, oh queen, oh goddess, oh my gosh, you're beautiful, you're gorgeous. And it's just always a healthy relationship where we are always like uplifting each other and bragging about each other and just talk about each other. And it's like, that's beautiful. We've created that relationship, that dynamic between both of us years ago, and it continues on today, like to this day.
Yeah.
Like you don't find that too often, and that's rare. And I just love, I love you. Let's start there. And I love our
I love
relationship.
you too.
Oh my gosh, I got tears. I got so much tears. Let me tell you, something about this event that's coming up on 12/21. The moment you mentioned about, me being a panel speaker, me and God been in the closet fighting. We've been fighting because he wanted me to share a story with you guys, but I was like, nah. He want, like, when I tell you we've been fighting, we've been fighting. I'm talking about I'm forced fasting and like praying on it to share the story with you guys. But instead, that message you sent me yesterday about a presentation, instead I have a spoken word poem that I want to present that day. And it just basically sums everything up in a nutshell. And let me tell you, I was like, I'm about to blow her socks off.
Hey.
I'm about to I'm about to blow her socks off. I'm just like, I can't wait,
Well,
but I'm nervous at the same time. I'm like, oh,
but the greats are
ooh,
always nervous. The greats always have those butterflies because you care, and you're
right,
one of. If you didn't
right,
care, you wouldn't have any feeling on how you're presenting yourself. You wouldn't have feeling on how you're sharing with the world. So you authentically have a heart that cares. So every time you present yourself, you're going to feel a little nervous. You're going to feel a little tingles because you
right.
want to make sure authentically you stand in who you are. And when you your authentic purpose, you care about how you present yourself.
Right.
So
So I was just like, oh yeah. I'm like, whew, I'm a little shy, a little shy.
I totally believe in God through prayer.
Hmm.
Step outside of that. It's one thing I say when I'm meeting new people and counseling and we're building rapport. I like to make the intake like interested and engaging. I don't just like to ask them questions and write on my chart
Right.
with and all that kind of stuff. So when we do the building rapport, we get to know each other. And when I'm asking them the question, I tell them my answer too, so they get to
Hmm.
know a little bit of me. And one thing I've always said is I'm very shy. People do not know that about me. I'm very shy. Like I had to learn how to step outside of myself
Hmm.
from first grade, second grade, third grade, fourth grade. But it was through trauma though, because I was shy because my voice was like I couldn't be heard. I didn't feel like I was sing. I felt like I had to be quiet.
Hmm.
Too smart, to this, to that, to whatever. So it kind of was like inside, and I had to teach myself to step outside of that shell. So even though you may still have that of being shy, I have that
Right.
too. We know how to be bold. We know how to be
Right.
confident. We know how to be,
That's
you
the
know,
that's the crazy part. Like, ah, um, I met this young lady. She is the founder of Queen's Elevation, right? And she told me something inside that woman's empowerment group. She said, your story is not your story. Your story is to be shared with somebody else. And when I tell you, me and God been fighting in the closet about, sharing my story. And I hear her in the background, like, you got to tell it. You got to tell it. You got to tell it. But with the poem that I have, like I said, it's going to resonate with everybody. And it's just a matter of, it's been so long that I've performed my spoken word, so it's like, okay, all right, but I'm ready. The crazy part is I'm shy, but I'm an introvert. But like when I post these videos, y'all be like, oh my gosh, she got so much energy, she's a people person. No.
I heard that. You know what? Okay, but let's pretend that I don't know you.
Okay.
give me a brief, just soapbox, elevator pitch, 1 minute. Who are you? Where did you come from? What you bringing, girl? Like, let us know. Because what if we know
I'm shy.
the
Hold on,
sauce
give me
right now? But
1.5 seconds.
where did you
Hold
come from? Start with that, boo. Where you come from?
on. Okay, so a little background about moi. I'm a Jamaican born native. At some point in my crazy life, I lived in Boston, Massachusetts, Beantown. I'm in the building. I'm in California now. What else is it there about me? Whew. Every time when somebody asks, like, what is it? Tell me about you. I'm like, I don't know.
What's the best part of your day? What do you do? Who do you belong to? Who belongs to you, boo? Your kids? You got kids?
I belong to the streets. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding.
Well, God said go forth. Be first.
Okay. So, okay. All jokes aside, like I said, I'm a Jamaican born native. I am a single divorced mom. No, no, no. Let me phrase that. I'm a divorced mom, not single. Not single. Not single. I'm not single. Blink twice. I'm just kidding. um, whew, Lord, I'm an auntie. I'm a student of life. What else? I'm telling you, this is like so hard for me. Of course, I'm a 3-time self-published author. I just started a new business. It's called Luxury Lane, and it is a transportation business.
Yeah.
I've been in transportation for over 10 plus years. Surprisingly, what people don't know about me, one of the biggest things, I've been in the industry since I was like 15 or 17 years old. So 20 plus years of marketing, promoting, branding, networking. That's my background for the longest. I have 2 amazing teenagers.
Yeah.
And what else?
Where can you find your books?
Okay,
Drop the name of the books. Where can we get
okay, okay,
her?
okay.
Sales, girl? Like, we need to go find her. Check her out. Where
How
can they
you
find?
find me? You can find all 3 of my books on Amazon. Sharing My Pain is my first spoken word poetry book. I was explaining my trauma in that book, and I wanted you guys to come with me on this journey of the things that I've endured from childhood to an adult at that time. So over like 10 plus years of body of work is in that book. Been Not Broken is the second book. I was going through my divorce, and the things that I was experiencing and seeing, I put that in the book, and I didn't make it too long. I made them like really short, like one hitter quitters of how you feel, how can you feel that I'm bending but I'm not broken because I'm still here.
Yes, I love that.
Then what's the other one? I forgot the name of the adult book.
Is it red? Look,
Mystery Red.
boo. You ain't somebody's friend if you don't know what their books are, and
Mystery
you
Red. So Mystery Red
already know.
is an adult erotica.
Not for
And the purpose of the book is to help women break the barriers of being a pillow princess. I want you guys to own your sexuality, be confident. And surprisingly, when I wrote that book, it was for women, right? Just to be take control in the bedroom. But with the success of the book and the popularity of the book, I have men reading that book. I have guys reading. Like, guys are like, man, I read this chapter. What?
Yeah, but
He
you
was
know what? They the one that's with the women. So I would think that you would read it, man. So you can tap into what the women need and what the women is. See, look, I like that though.
Yes.
Because
Yes.
same thing with this concept. Even though we're pouring into women, the women are going home. Even though we're pouring into women, the women are, raising the kids with the men. So it's like, I love that. I love that the men are reading and responding and showing up for you like that.
Yes. And I love it. I just wanted to grab it out of my purse because I stay with it, like hot sauce in my purse. I
Yeah.
stay with it. This is what it looks like. This is the holy grail right there.
Uh, I wish I would have thought it because I got your other book, the first one, in my drawer upstairs.
Okay.
So man, I was doing hair. I took a walk. I wish I would have had. I would have been like, hey,
So, okay, now that you have the first one and we were talking about it, how did you feel reading that book?
I I think I messaged you. I think like when I got it, I shared it on my stories.
Hmm.
I think I sent a message, and it was very transparent. It was very
Yes.
open, honest, and raw and authentic, and I could feel your pain
Hmm.
and I could feel emotions. And it just was some true artistry,
Thank
and
you.
you used your pain to create a beautiful masterpiece, a work of art.
Thank
And
you.
again, what I use in therapy, some people go punch the wall and they have to fix the wall, then they have to fix their fist. Some people write poems, some people write books, some people use their pain
Hmm.
and they that into a beautiful work of art and a masterpiece. So that's what I thought of when I read your art. I was
And
like, transformational.
I love how you worded it, because I can only speak for myself and my experience. And when I tell you, I went down the road of everything to help me not feel, to not hurt anymore, to mask the pain and everything. I went down everything, almost went down everything, and I was like, that's not helping me, because I'm still hurting afterwards. And one time I threw my phone, and that was a $200
Right,
situation. Pen and
right,
paper. Only thing I have to do is go get a new notebook,
right,
go get some more pens, or type it out on the computer. But it's not costing me any money, and I don't have to sit in therapy and tell my therapist, like, hey, I
right.
might need some more sessions of anger management, you know and I don't feel bad when I write, because like we're on this. I'm a transparent person, so I don't have to add another bad body count to my pain. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to add drugs, because God forbid I can't even do it because of my job. Like, I don't have to add those things and then worry about the consequences that comes with it later. The
Yeah,
only consequence that I have to deal with when I write something and it's published, I have to deal with the emotions of other people. But with on my healing journey, I can't worry about them. I have to worry about myself on this healing journey. So it's a beautiful thing to be able to put my pain inside a book,
yeah,
and turn it into something else. And if nobody knows, like, all the covers, I did those myself. So I'm not only writing, put pen to paper, I'm figuring out the cover, I'm working on the cover, I'm creating the cover, get my body right for the cover, like, and formulate it so it could be in a hard copy book where you can hold it, but like, oh, okay, all right, I get it, I see it now. So yeah.
love that. I love that. And I mean, just piggybacking off of what you said, we all have some form of pain and trauma that we have gone through or that we're still going through. And everybody deals with their pain and trauma differently.
Mhm.
However, we all cope. Okay, so everybody is coping right now. Everybody is dealing. What is coping? Coping is how you deal when life. Coping is when things hit the fan, when the bill comes, when somebody passes away, when you're not trying to figure something out. Coping is when something happens and you have to try to figure something out to deal with the something happening. So there are different ways to cope. Like you said, I have people that cope and they cut themselves. I have people that cope and yes, they use sex and they go out and meet random people and they cope that way. I have people that cope in the bottle. I have the people that cope that use drugs, and not just illegal drugs, but they over abuse prescription drugs too. So there are people that are coping and overeating. There are people that are coping and throwing up the food. There are people that are coping and that are going to gamble all their money away. So there are people that are coping and having road rage on the freeway and smashing out. There are
That's
people that
crazy.
are coping and they're walking around with masks and you don't even know what they're
Right.
going in the door and somebody.
And, and
So the fact, wait a minute, hold on. The fact that you coped with your pain and you didn't, this is what I say all the time. Did I die though? Look, the fact that you coped with your pain and you did not take your life. And I'm being serious because suicide rates are higher among Black women. The
mhm.
fact that you coped with your pain and you didn't get strung out on meth and that you didn't get strung out on crack, and that you was not out there selling yourself, that you was not on alcohol, that you're not beating your kids, that you're not out there like hurting somebody else. There are people that cope with their pain and they hurt other people because they don't know how to adequately and appropriately and effectively use that pain and translate that into beauty. So the fact that you were not detrimental to your health, the fact that you were not detrimental to your kids' health, the fact that you didn't go out here and wreck the world, the fact that you didn't go out here and do permanent damage to your mind, body, and spirit, and that you have overcome, and that you wrote and self-published. Because wait a minute, too, Horn, you got a publishing company. So not only did you write the words in a book, not only did you design the cover for the book, you put your pain into some words that people could understand and resonate with and feel inside this beautiful work of art. And guess what? You left your legacy in time that can never be taken away, that can never be stamped away. Your kids and their kids and their kids can always go back and read your words. They could always go back and see your artwork. They could always go back and be like, man, mama, grandma, great grandma, she went through this. She went through this. She went through this. She went through these things, but she didn't give up. You know, she didn't have to give up in her. And not only did she go through it, but she taught us and it into
Zion bringing his diamonds. We're talking about
she got to pause it and tell him I'm on a live right now. So yes, I just have to pump her up, my girl, because you know
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. She coming to the
your mom over there pumping you up as I'm pumping you up.
No, she was walking in there talking on the phone loud, and I'm like, I can't hear her. But no, you're absolutely right. And I wanted to tell you, like, I did struggle with suicide. And when I tell you, my godmom, right? My godmom, she says she always hits me with these sentences once in a blue moon. Like when we talk, she just randomly say something, and it's like, I was going through some really tough times last year. I'm always going through something. But she said, you're strong, your purpose, your grandmother placed that in you. And I said, excuse me? And it was random because I just called to check on her, like, hey, beautiful, how you doing? You know? And she said, your grandmother placed that in you. And she was like, your dad's mom. She placed her strength in you. She made sure you're good. And I started boo-hoo crying because it's like, when I tell you every time when I talk to this lady, she always be like, God told me to tell you this. What? Her statement was, not a lot of people could go through what you go through and be okay. And every day when I'm at work and I see the homeless people and I see homeless women who are hurting and been through some traumatic stuff, and I'm like, damn, God, that could have been me. But you make sure I'm covered and anointed with your blood, that no matter what I go through, you're always going to make sure I am good. I might be a little traumatized and laugh about it, but I'm good. And the fact that was the first thing that you mentioned, like, you don't even know, Dr. Jamila, that was one of me and God was having a conversation about as far as what to share with the ladies on Saturday. Because when I tell you he went in there and snatched me out of that place, baby, he snatched me out of that place while I was physically awake on the freeway. He snatched me. He was like, bring your raggedy self over here, grabbing me by the collar.
Yeah.
Because it was so heavy and so real. And the fact that you hit it on the head.
Yeah. Because God had to snatch you, because that wasn't the way this story was going to end.
Right. Let me tell you something. The first time when I had that feeling, I'm a dreamer. I'm from the Caribbean, so we're a little bit more gifted. We dream things, we feel things, we see things. And I dreamt it. He said he did me like a Scrooge movie. He showed me everybody piece by piece, right? Showed me everybody piece by piece. And when the feeling came back again, and it was so overwhelming and so strong, I kid you not, I felt like he did this while I was driving on the freeway, like, get your butt over here, because this is not what we doing. And I just told him, I said, take the wheel. Take the wheel, because you said, I'm about to hit y'all so hard right now. You said I'm good. And the devil can't have me. The devil can't have my mind. The devil can't have my body. The devil can't have me at all. And now I have teenagers. The devil can't have my kids.
Amen.
Because one thing, the devil's going to try to attack you. He's going to try to attack. But because I am anointed with the blood, the blood, the love, and everything of God. When I go in that closet, when I hit that closet, when I hit that closet and I'm boohoo crying and snotting, he gets scared. He gets scared when I wake up in the morning time. He gets scared when I wake up in the morning time and my foot touch the ground, baby.
Hey.
He's like, God damn it. And then when I go in that closet and I go talk to my heavenly daddy, and I said, Daddy, this man playing with me? When I tell you he go in the corner and just sit still, like, you know what? I don't want no beef with her. Baby, he did.
Girl, do we all got that prayer closet? Because I still got
we all
mine.
got that closet.
I want to run upstairs right now and turn the light around so y'all can see my prayer closet. Amen, 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 amen. Boy, where two or more agree, we got church. Cause look, it's a Sunday, and we got a lot of amens in the comments. You know,
amen.
Even though he tried it, no weapon formed against you will prosper.
None,
And every
baby.
against you in judgment, he shall prove to be in the wrong. So that has been happening over and over and over. He did not say the weapon was not going to form. Yes, the weapons did form, but they did not prosper.
Oh, of course.
And you have overexcelled, and you will continue, and you have broken all kind of chains, and your kids and their kids and them kids are not going to have that spirit of all the spirit of stuff that you have to fight through to get here.
No, not at all. Because he gave me, let me tell you something. He gave me something. He said, what, the first time when I had those suicidal thoughts, he said, you got a purpose. You got something on you. And when I showed you, he showed me that generational curse. I'm not only breaking generational curse from my side of the family, from their dad's side of the family. So I'm putting in double the work.
Yes.
So I'm a little bit tired sometimes, but I'm putting in double the work. Because let me tell you something.
Heavy, it may get heavy, but then that's when you give it to him, and he will give you that peace beyond understanding. And sometimes I don't even know how I'm walking, and it's him carrying me. So yes, the load may be heavy, but we are not alone in carrying it. And so whenever you do feel that way, just remember whose you are and who you are.
Right.
And give him some of that load and let him carry you a little bit and replenish you and re-strengthen you. And so then when you keep walking, you, like you said, you got this, and he got you.
Listen, let me tell you something. And he whispered to me one time, I'm about to give you chills. He said, you your ancestors' wildest dream. And I said, you're right.
Hey,
you're right. Because I'm going to fight physically, I'm going to fight emotionally, and I'm going to square up spiritually. What we doing? What we doing?
Great.
What we doing? Like, I'm gonna touch something real personal. Like, my daughter, she's struggling with her mental health recently, and I said, you know what? Let me go in this closet, because let me tell you something. What the devil's not about to do is play in my household. And when I said I go in there and I cover my baby, I covered both my kids, and I was like, while I'm covering my kids, God cover me. Because if I have to go to the depths of hell to protect my babies spiritually, I'm gonna do that, because I did that already. I will do it again.
Right.
And like, now that I've conquered so many, all the burdens and the heaviness of the generational curse and generational trauma and the bloodline curses as well. Like, now everything is light. It's easy work. And he told me something, and I'm just like, okay, all right, I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go.
Well,
you wasn't expecting it to be this heavy.
No, and we didn't been 35 minutes of dropping some sauce, and look, if you did not know, now you know a little bit, just a tad bit. We scratched the surface of Miss Who Petrena Brown is, and she will be at our Women's Healing and Purpose Conference. You got that whip appeal. Woo! So whip it on me. and we are going to have a pretty and positive and pampering time. And your girl right here, Petrena, is going to be speaking. She is going to be sharing some of her story, her test that is her testimony, her mess that is her message, her pain through her poetry. She is going to be on a panel with amazing speakers, chopping it up and pouring life into people. And then when we break out, she's going to have some of her books there to share. She might have some great offers there. You can check her out. Where's your books at? Where can they go get them for stocking stuffers right now?
For stocking stuffers, go on Amazon right now. They're $15 on Amazon. $15 on Amazon, baby. Stocking
Yes.
stuffers. Like,
Yes.
what you doing?
Yes.
What?
Name the books
Christmas is
quick.
like a week
What's the
away.
name of them? Name the titles real quick.
Mystery Red. Let me go grab. Let me go. Oh, it's right here. I'm so sorry.
On
My bad.
Amazon.
Mystery
You
Red
know
right
what?
now on sale for
And I'm going to
$15.
share. Actually, I share it in my stories, but I'll share it on this post as well. And Petrena, you can come back because I'm going to save this on my page, and I'll make you a collaborator so you can come back and drop your links there too. But I'll share it as well. Okay.
Okay. All right.
Is there
I love it.
final?
I love you. I cannot wait to see you in person again. By the way, what are you doing for your birthday?
Yeah. So first of all, look, this is my gift, because 12/21 is right near Christmas. And let me tell you, having an event at the USC Hotel with the USC hospitality, is not, it's the creme de la creme. It is not a slight thing. So my birthday gift myself, instead of going off to Paris this year, I was like, let me share my love with women. So I want to as part of my birthday celebration. So if you would like to help your girl celebrate turning 42 on 12/25/82, yes, I will be 42. These grades is popping up. If you would like to help your girl celebrate, buy a virtual ticket that you can share with somebody else and they can come out and you can come out, or come in person, or share tickets with someone else. And yeah, but afterwards, maybe the next weekend, I'm thinking a sip and paint vision board party, a spa day. So I'll keep you posted on that too, boo.
Okay.
And I just appreciate you for coming on live. I can't wait to see you, next Saturday, 12/21. It is going.
I love you so much. Thank you for this
I love
opportunity again.
you too.
I cannot wait to see you in person, to hug on you. I'm just going to be all in your space. I'm letting you know now.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
letting you
All
know now.
right. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Love, peace, and joy. Go get your tickets in our bios and come out and support Petrena and buy her books. And yeah, share the
I
love.
love you guys too. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.